10 strange cat behaviors explained. Let's face it, our feline companions can be real strange at times. However, most cat parents adore their peculiar yet endearing behavior. It also keeps things interesting around the house. Check out our list of 10 perplexing cat behaviors and the reasons behind them. Number 1. Eating non-food items. Is your cat fond of chewing on non-edible items like cloth, non-edible plants, plastic, or metal? This could be a symptom of a condition known as pica. Mineral deficiencies, anemia, hyperthyroidism, genetics, boredom, and stress have all been proposed as possible causes. If your cat is exhibiting pica symptoms, it's time to have a full examination by a veterinarian to rule out any underlying issues. It's also important to keep an eye on what kitty is chewing on and where she's chewing. That information may assist you in determining the cause of the pica and, as a result, the best course of action to take. Treatment may include dietary changes, the application of bitterants to the chewed objects, the provision of multiple small meals throughout the day rather than 1 or 2 large meals, stimulation through games or social interaction, or the removal of the items from the environment. Number 2. Bring you kills. Does your cat bring you the spoils of his or her hunting expeditions? If that's the case, hopefully you have indoor-only cats and those hunts result in toys. If not, you might wish kitty would keep this particular behavior to themselves. There are a few theories among behaviorists as to why cats leave gifts for their owners. Even though this may appear to be a disgusting habit, kitty is recognizing you as a member of his or her group and is sharing his hunting success with you. They could be thanking you for taking care of him, or they could be noticing that you pay more attention to him when he brings you rodents, birds, or insects. Another theory is that cats bring us kills because they think we're bad hunters and want to teach us how to be better, just like they would young kittens. If you want to discourage this behavior in your outdoor cat, try putting a bell on his collar to make it more difficult for him to hunt. However, don't expect this to completely eliminate the behavior. Despite being belled, many cats become quite adept at moving silently. Number 3. Feline kneading. Feline kneading is known by many different names, ranging from kneading bread to making biscuits, among others. The behavior is similar to massage in that your cat presses his paws against you and massages back and forth. This can be a fun feline behavior depending on how sharp kitty's claws are. Unfortunately, kitty is probably not doing it as part of her training to become your massage therapist. Your cat's instinct to do this dates back to his or her nursing days. It stimulated milk production by pressing his paws on his mother's mammary glands. When your adult cat does this, he is either content and displaying his happiness, or he is attempting to relieve stress, and the habit is one to calm him down. Some cats suck on the item they're kneading. In cats who were weaned too soon, kneading accompanied by sucking is common. Whatever the reason, consider it a compliment that you remind kitty of their mother. Number 4. Kitty litter fail. The most common behavioral complaint of cat owners is urinating or defecating outside the litter box, also known as inappropriate elimination. Understanding the underlying causes of this condition, as well as how to treat them appropriately, can help alleviate frustration and rebuild the bond between cat lovers and their feline companions. Number 5. The 2 in the morning zoomies. Don't you just love it when you're fast asleep and the sound of your cat barreling down the hall or across your bed startles you awake? While this isn't ideal for getting a good night's sleep, it's usually not cause for concern. Most house cats have a lot of energy that accumulates during the day and must be released through zoomies. This, combined with their nocturnal hunting instincts, has the potential to disrupt your sleep. To reduce this late-night activity, we recommend exercising your cat during the day to avoid random sprints through the house in the middle of the night. You could also try feeding kitty right before bedtime or giving them food puzzles to keep them occupied while you sleep. The zoomies, in general, aren't a cause for concern. However, if kitty is distressed by them or if they appear suddenly in a normally calm cat, it's well worth scheduling an appointment with your veterinarian to have everything checked out. Number 6. Rolling around. Cats are vulnerable to attack when they roll around on their backs, so only comfortable, secure cats do this. Take it as a compliment if Fluffy does this in front of you. Your cat feels safe with you, and you have earned his or her trust. Fluffy may be attempting to entice you to play with them, so pull out a favorite toy and have some fun. It's even better if Kitty sleeps on their back next to you. Of course, there's always the option of putting down some catnip and rolling in it. Number 7. Knocking things off. Is your cat fond of knocking things off of tables, bookshelves, and counters? Perhaps it appears that Kitty is randomly batting things off the table to calmly watch them fall to the floor for no apparent reason. However, there is a reason for this behavior, and while it can be frustrating, not to mention upsetting for your breakables, it is not insurmountable. You know what they say about cats and curiosity, and batting and pawing at objects helps them learn about them because they explore the world with their paws. There's even speculation that Kitty enjoys knocking objects off tables to simulate their prey drive. Of course, Kitty could simply want your attention, and what better way to get it than by knocking things over? Whatever the reason for the behavior, you should try to control it, or at the very least, put away your breakables. To keep bored cats occupied, make sure there are toys or puzzle feeders available, and rotate them out on a regular basis to keep them fresh. While it may be frustrating for you, the best thing to do for cats that want your attention is to ignore the behavior and not reward Kitty with attention, even if it is negative, while he or she is knocking things off tables and shelves. When Kitty becomes bored, you can provide him with the attention he craves. Number 8. Presenting its butt. Does your cat's butt go up in the air when you pet or scratch it? That's known as a elevator butt pose, and it's a good one. Your cat's action is a kitty correction and a backhanded compliment, letting you know you've hit the mark and to keep petting. What about when your cat sticks its butt in your face? There is also good news. A raised tail invites another cat to say hello with a gracious butt sniff. When your cat does this to you, it's similar to greeting a friend with a hug and kiss. The good news is that you do not need to sniff your cat's tail to reciprocate. Instead, you can pet your cat or scratch its favorite spots. Number 9. Interrupting phone calls. Is your cat attempting to contact you? If it is interfering with your time on the phone, at the keyboard, or while reading, your cat is envious that you are paying attention to these objects rather than your pet. To keep your cat stimulated, give it more one-on-one time as well as interactive toys. Number 10. Butting heads. Bunting, that strange way your cat head butts you, is a characteristic of cats. Bunting is a technical term that describes how a cat presses and rubs its head against objects. Allorubbing is another technical term for the way cats rub their bodies against another cat, a human, or even a trusted family dog. This is done to imprint their scent on you and claim you as their own. There you have our 10 strange cat behaviors explained. Does your cat do any of these? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to not miss any new videos.